All right. I have to unmute myself. We are going to talk Democrats and racism because, believe it or not, we've got 2 videos today, and this is the less controversial one. I'll give you a sneak peek. We're going to talk about him and her, But let's jump into this. So, Democrats say black girl brutally attacks Asian girl to address racial bias. That's right. If you're an Asian and you get an ass whooping by a black person, that's okay because that's them addressing racial bias. I have a question or two. Let's jump into it. They're trying to articulate how they need to see better. They are trying to articulate out what they need to see done better by institutions, including the school districts, to address racial bias imitation, said a large city council member, Helen What crack is this girl on? Seriously, what drugs are you on? Following an unprovoked, brutal attack on an Asian American student earlier this month by black assailants, a Philadelphia city council member has issued a statement to defend the group's actions, claiming that the girls were trying to articulate what needs to be done to address racial bias. We as a city and as a nation are not nearly enough support young people at large Philadelphia City Council, Helen Glemm told the Philadelphia Inquirer. Glemm said, according to the Philadelphia news outlet, they address the root of causes of the issue. The city and school district should pour more resources into mentorship programs as well as job and recreational opportunities. Which, at the end of the day, I can agree with. Yes, I think everybody should go through and get a mentorship, whether you're black, brown, whatever, right? I know the Democrats will try and make it only for black people. I think everybody should get it, right? I think white people could benefit from having a mentorship, especially when we have so many single mums and stuff like that, right? There's no real dad in the picture in some of these situations. There's no questions they are emulating what they are seeing, especially in terms of violence and the scapegoating in particular. Talk about scapegoating. Your statement is scapegoating. But anyway, Glemm said, nothing that they're trying to articulate what they need to see done better by institutions, including the school district, and address racial bias intimately. Huh? They're kicking the Asian girl's ass and beating her because they're oppressed at school. So they're doing what gets done to them to someone else, but then they complain about it being done to them? No, that doesn't work. No, I'm sorry, I can't do the mental gymnastics enough to work this one out. Someone work it out and let me know in the comments, because this just sounds like the Democrats are making excuses for an Asian girl, I was just going to say white girl, an Asian girl getting her ass beaten on the subway.
And bitch, stop!
This is
fucking dick eating! You're the airplane! What, bitch? Stop fucking dick eating! Watch out! What? What? Bitch, you remember!
So the interesting thing is they're actually wearing headscarves, so I think they're actually Muslims. You can see them here. They've got the headscarves on. That one does, and the white one there, the white headscarf, but this one doesn't. So yeah, maybe they might be Pakistani or something. I think they're Pakistani with that sort of thing. But yeah, so 4 teenagers with ages ranging from 13 to 16 were charged with aggravated assault, ethnic intimidation, criminal conspiracy, simple assault, reckless endangerment, recklessly endangering other people, and disorderly conduct in connection with an attack. God damn, they threw the book at these kids. But mind you, they're kids, so what's going to happen, right? According to the Philadelphia Inquirer, one of the four was also charged with robbery for attempting to steal the victim's AirPods, which is what you hear us say about the AirPods there. Seattle SEPTA Police Chief Thomas Nestle III said that following the attack, the group of girls were originally yelling at 3 Asian teenagers from Central High School. The 18-year-old Asian victim stepped in to defend the boys, which was when the group of Asian girls turned their attention to her. They banged her head against the subway door and continued to beat her while she was on the ground. But they're doing it for racial justice. It's okay. We're banging your head into the ground. It's for racial justice, people. It's like, why are you crying? It's racial justice. It's a fucking joke. The victim's aunt, Mel Lou, said that her heroic act and altruistic act came with a big price. The victim is reportedly suffering from extensive bruising and swallowing eyes. I hope she's okay. And is still undergoing tests to determine the extent of her head injuries. The attack has left many parents, especially those of East and Southern East Asian descent, worried about safety within the city. This is what you get when you vote Democrat, Democrat, Democrat. This is what you get when you vote Democrat, Democrat. According to the Philadelphia Inquirer, Asian American hatred incidents have tripled between 2019 and 2020. Who's doing the crime, though? Let's have a look at a racial breakdown of who the people are that have just happened to be beating the Asians' asses. Because I can tell you now, it ain't white people. I love Asians, hey. But I'll tell you now, I spend more time trying to bang Asian chicks than white chicks. This is something about Asian chicks that are all wifey material. If you're an Asian chick, hit me up. Hey, slide into those DMs. Asian American hatred incident triple. Yeah, okay. So a friend of the victim, and don't get me wrong, I still bang the white chicks, but it's just I bang the Asians more. A friend of the victim of Central High School senior Charlie Zhang told the Philadelphia Inquirer that the school's large Asian community has been shaken by the recent incident as well as others. So at the end of the day, you just got to take the beating, which is similar to what they were saying with Kyle Rittenhouse, right? You just got to take the beating because of racial justice. Right? It's addressing racial bias when you get your ass beaten by a black girl because reasons. So it just goes to show this is what happens when you vote Democrat, Democrat. This is what happens when you vote Democrat. Look, at the end of the day, obviously, if this was a Republican, people would have pulled guns and yeah. Not saying it's a better option. Well, actually, it probably is a better option, actually, to be honest. Someone's going to try and beat someone's head into a subway. I'd rather pull a gun on them than watch the person get their ass kicked. Now, obviously, at the end of the day, with this, the big thing, right, is that where was the rest of the guys on the train? There's 3 girls beating 1 girl. Where's everybody else? You can see them in the video. They're there.
Fucking dicky.
Look at them.
Stop airplane. What, bitch? Stop fucking dicky. Watch out, watch out, watch out. What?
You can hear some guy in the background going, hey, whoa. But he still didn't do anything. He still didn't do anything when they were beating her head into the ground and stomping her. Now he says something. Oh, okay. Now you're going to go, hey, maybe you should stop that. Really? If it had been me, I would have gone up there and fucking clobbered him. I don't care if you're black or white. You start sitting there banging some girl's head into a fucking wall and then start romper stomping her and then taking off your shoe and beating her with it while she's on the ground. I'm going to go up and I'm going to smack your little fucking head in. And if you got a problem with that, while you're at it, I'll kick you up the fucking ass and kick you off the fucking train. And this is the problem, right? Is we have a bunch of soft cock men who didn't fucking do anything. Say what you will about Kyle, but at least he had the fucking balls to pull the trigger. Fucking infuriating that people will not stand up for this shit. I get it. You don't want to stand up because you might go to court. Tell you what, I'd rather do 5 years in jail than watch 3 girls beat some girl into the fucking wall so that she has to go and get a brain scan to find out how much damage they did to her. Any guy with a fucking sack should have been up there saying, hey, you bitch, what the fuck you doing? Fucking banging some chicker's head in the fucking wall? Hey, how do you know what it feels like? Here, I'll let you know. Bang! Knock her head into the fucking wall. That's what the fucking guys on the train should have been doing. But instead, no one did anything. Because it's Philadelphia and it's a bunch of fucking cucked men. Fucking pussies. Go and get your balls from your wifeys. Put them in your dicks where they fucking belong. Fucking gutless pricks. And these 3 girls attacking 1 girl. You fucking pussies. You couldn't even fucking do it on your own. Had to gang up on her. Oh, you're a tough girl, huh? Yeah, fucking look at you. You can't even, I don't know if I'm encouraging it, but you couldn't even beat her. You had to take your fucking shoe off. Why? Because your hand might get sore. I'm a little T-Rex, little arms. Oh, my hands are going to get sore. Oh, no, please. Fucking pussies. And we know there's a guy there. We can hear him in the tape. But he still won't do anything. Because he's a cock. What's the saying? Good times make weak men. Weak men make bad times. Bad times make strong men. Strong men make weak times. Make weak men. Whatever it is. Whatever the saying goes, right? Tell you what, we're really at the fucking time where there's a lot of weak men out there. I walk home from work every night, fucking midnight. Someone said to me the other day, well, you worried you're going to get robbed? Turned around and said, no. They said, why not? I said, because I got a fucking glass bottle with me. I was drinking a bottle of Coke. They said, yeah. So if anybody wants to fucking try anything, I'll fucking stomp it against the fucking curb and then come at them with it. We'll see how much of a tough guy you are once you got a fucking glass bottle sticking out of your fucking jugular. They all thought I was funny. Fucking not funny, I'm serious. Fucking someone tries to rob me, be the last thing you fucking do. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. Obviously, at the end of the day, guys, obviously this video has been helpful. Please smack that like button if you're new to the channel. Welcome and subscribe. And to all you cuck men out there, just go and get your balls. God's sake. Anyway, have a great night. Enjoy, everybody.